Hi Sagittarius, I'm Nick. This is my co-star Nala. This is going to be your August love reading. I really hope you guys are doing well. Like I always say, these are general, so I may not resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please do not force it and just carry on with your day. This does apply to both men and women, whether you like men, women, both, whether you're single, super single, in a relationship, situationship, married, divorced, doesn't matter. I'm here to help you out. Below will be a link to the extended reading. If you find that this reading is resonating with you and you want to find out more, we'll go in deeper, ask more questions, just get more in detail about it. It's pretty much going to be like a part 2. So when you're done, you can click the link right below and it'll take you there. It's in the description box. All right. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at nickloves with 2 eyes. Sometimes I do like free mini readings, pick a card readings. I post often there. You can kind of get to know me, interact more if you're interested. So check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, because these are all elements of who you are, and one may resonate a little bit more, give you more information that you're looking for. So if you're interested, you could take a look at those as well. You guys know what time it is. It's spritz time. So I want you right now to relax, put yourself in a meditative state. Hopefully you're away from people, noise, maybe get some water, get some tea, coffee, whatever it is to relax you. If you need to pause this video, please do so. And I want you now to also start working on your breathing. Take a few deep breaths in and out, and do it a few more times. And this time when you breathe in, I want you to acknowledge any heaviness, whether that is sadness, anger, stress, anxiety, resentment, anything that you're holding on that's heavy, it's weighing you down. And as you exhale, I want you to release it. So imagine it physically leaving your body, okay? So do that as many times as you need to. I do find that really helps. I want you now to keep your eyes closed, and I'm going to be spritzing you. And as I'm spritzing you, I want you to imagine all the things I'm saying out loud coming into your life, and you feeling it, experiencing it as if it's happening right now in this moment, because it'll make it that much more likely to happen in your reality and to manifest. Okay, so imagine all these things and what they will look like for you. All right, so for all my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, let's please bring them healing, love, happiness, abundance, a good partner, and make all their wishes come true. It smells beautiful, like roses. Hopefully you guys can smell it. If not, imagine it. It just really helps set the mood and the vibe, at least for me. Hopefully it does the same for you guys. As you know, these are love readings, so I really like to get the vibe and the mood set for all of us. Okay, so super exciting. I did get a bunch of new cards and I'm really excited to try them out. I did spend quite a lot, but I figured it was a good investment, and I really want to make this experience even better for you guys so you can really enjoy it and feel the energies more. Okay, so hopefully you guys really enjoy it. Let me know below, and I'm going to start with a few oracle cards and then we'll get right into the reading. And you're going to pick a side, either this side or this side. The other side's for the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with. If you're a cross watcher, you can switch it up. It just really depends, but I usually pick one side, which would be for you, and then for the other person. All right, and I already did pre-shuffle and meditate on the energy just so we could save time. It does take me a while to be shuffling and everything, so I did that already off camera and already laid out the cards. So let's get right into it. Nala's so funny. She's just sitting there like, okay, let's bring it on. Let's see what Sag has in store for us. See what love story we got now. Nala's giving me those like I'm lovesick face. All right, so for your oracle cards, the first one is time apart. It says some distance will help bring in clarity. Some distance will help bring in clarity. And then we have here, I want to communicate with you, but it's not the time yet. So time apart, some distance will help bring in clarity, and I want to communicate with you, but it's not time yet. Okay, so I do feel maybe there's some distance between you and another person, whether it's physically or you just emotionally feel distant, but I don't really feel like this is like, oh, then ending, like you guys are never talking or you're breaking up. It's kind of just like needing some space to kind of figure each other out first, and to make sure you're in a good place before coming back together, coming together. All right, so we'll leave these out for us. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is show you the cards and then we'll go into them. Okay, so for this side, I believe is for you, Sagittarius, we have the 8 of Wands, the Seven of Swords and Awakening, which is pretty much like the Judgment card in the regular Rider-Waite deck. And then your overall emotion card, or I believe, you know, your love message is, would you reject me? This may be how you are feeling or what you are thinking. And then for the other person, we have the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Crystals. Beautiful cards, right? I love them. The creator is actually from, I believe, Vancouver, British Columbia, so I didn't even know that till after I received the cards, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect, because Vancouver's like my second home. And anyways. And then your overall emotion card is no other compares to you. No other compares to you for this side. And then the mutual emotion, what you guys may both be mutually thinking and feeling, is this one. It says, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down that's not always easy to deal with. Okay. So I almost feel like this is a connection where you two kind of bring out the best and the worst in each other, or you kind of mirror each other in a way. So what you see and what you don't like in another person, in that person, may also be a reflection of what you don't like or what bothers you about yourself. Okay, but let's get right into it. Okay, so like we saw for your end here, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and Awakening, which is pretty much Judgment. So what I'm feeling here is that this month you're really going to be feeling, you're going to have a lot of emotion and passion inside of you that you want to express, that you want to talk about, and you may really be tempted and you want to maybe communicate this to someone. You want to tell this person, you want to talk to them, you want to message them, you want to call them, or you want to talk to them face to face. Send them a message that you feel that you feel very passionate about, okay? And I think this is like your feelings towards them and what you've been holding on. I feel like some of you could have been recently been holding back a lot and haven't been saying what you truly been feeling and thinking. And again, Cancer season probably was a little bit hard for a lot of the signs, for a lot of us in general as a collective. And it brought out a lot of uncomfortable feelings, a lot of uncomfortable things from our past that we didn't want to face. And now you're coming out of it like, okay, I survived. What do I really want to say? How can I express this to this person? All the things that have been going in your mind. And I think now you are emotionally becoming stronger. Okay, you're building a lot of emotional and internal strength in your soul and your spirit. Whereas maybe in the past or in Cancer season, you're feeling really emotionally drained or really emotionally like confused or foggy, and you couldn't really, it just like wasn't the time to speak your truth. It wasn't the time to talk about things that were bothering you. And at the same time, with the Seven of Swords, I feel here, you know, with the Seven of Swords is all about, you know, miscommunication. It could be lies, deception, cheating, gossip, all that stuff. But what I'm picking up is that there's a lot of thoughts that go on in your head. You seem to be afraid. Again, this is general, but I'm picking up an overall feeling that some of you maybe have this fear of rejection, or you let all these inner thoughts and fears get the best of you, get in your head, and you overthink things, and you may think things into reality. You may be feeling like, oh, I don't know if I'm worthy of this. I feel like this person is probably lying to me, or I don't know what they think about me. I feel like you're creating scenarios in your head. You may be creating scenarios in your head that are maybe not true. And that kind of brings on more anxiety, more stress that's unnecessary to you. You know what I mean? And we all do this to a certain extent, and it makes sense when it comes to love. It confuses a lot of people, right? Throws us off. But I feel like these are problems and fears that you may be creating on your own. And this can be subconsciously. Maybe you don't mean to do this. It just kind of has been happening naturally. And this could be because you have been feeling, or you've been jaded from your past. and from what past lovers, past situations have done to you or made you feel. And so you kind of now go on and expect the worst, or you create these scenarios in your head of what could happen. So it's kind of like you're trying to protect yourself, but you're actually doing more harm to yourself by thinking all these things, because the more, you know, negative situations and feelings you put out into the universe that you're thinking, the more that is going to be coming, that more that you're going to attract that. Okay, so, but the good thing is that I feel like you're getting stronger. You're breaking out of that. You're breaking out of that habit and moving out of that, moving out of your head, clearing the fog, getting clarity, getting truth, and becoming truthful with yourself and how you really feel, and not letting your thoughts and your brain get in the way of your heart. And I think now it's like your heart is being opened, whereas the past was locked up and all chained up, and you know, it was just closed. And now I feel like it's opening and you're bursting, and it feels like you're going to be coming out, like your heart chakra is going to be finally getting what I'm seeing is like a present being opened, you know, like you're taking out everything and finally it's like, oh, there. So that's like your heart coming out, and you seeing it's all in its true form, what it really is, raw. And with awakening right after, which is pretty much like judgment, I feel like this is when you have that aha moment of enlightenment. You reach an epiphany. You finally see clearly now. You feel good about yourself. You finally feel like, okay, now my judgment is not cloudy. Now I see clearly. I know what I want. I know what's good for me, and I know how I feel. And I think this is the moment where you break free of those fears and anxieties of, you know, of rejection, or what this person thinks of me, or what, you know, what love is supposed to be, and am I worthy? Am I going, this, you know, those thoughts of you like being scared that you're gonna someone's gonna lie to you, cheat on you, or deceive you, or something like that. I feel like you're breaking free from that, because now you realize that thinking all those things doesn't really help anything, doesn't help the situation. It just puts this fear-based mentality into your head, which is what this generation has been doing lately. If you guys have noticed, people now have this like idea that like, oh, screw love, I'm just gonna pretend like I don't care, and I don't need you, I don't need love. And really, it's kind of like a cry for help. Really, it's like this generation is hurting, because what we really want is love. What we really want is someone that cares about us, someone we can care for, who we can feel connected to. But the more we put up this wall, like, oh, I don't care, blah, 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 the more we distance ourselves and make it harder to find love, to find real love. You know what I mean? And I see this all over the place, and it doesn't even matter what age you are. I just feel like this whole generation, whether you're young, middle-aged, older, it's a common theme that seems to be going on. And the more hard you present yourself, the more you feel you're protecting yourself, but actually the more harm you're doing to your heart, because you're not allowing yourself to experience love, and you're letting fears get the best of you. And fear is not really a real thing. We create it in our mind, you know? I know it's really hard, because once you've been hurt, everyone reacts to it differently, you know? But we have to learn to rise above that, and not to let situations or certain people that maybe hurt us or did us wrong change us and change our heart, you know? Because those were learning experiences, and it was maybe part of our karma and what we needed to learn from and rise above and really just make us wiser. But it doesn't mean we have to turn ugly and be a mean person and think that everyone's gonna lie and cheat on us, you know? Because that's not the case. There are good people out there. There really are, like you and I really believe that. Okay, so awakening here is to remind you that you are coming into this new sense, this new idea. You are now going to be making good decisions. I feel like if there is something on your mind that you want to do or tell someone, it's going to be a good time to do so, because I feel like now your mind is going to be clear. You're going to be more confident in your abilities and what you're thinking and what you want. And I feel like your angels and your guides of the universe are actually going to be helping you to make the right decisions, okay? With your overall emotion card that said here, would you reject me? there is someone that you want to reach out to, or there's someone you want to talk to, and maybe this person you're afraid that they might reject you, or they may not feel the same way, or that, you know, they won't reciprocate, you know, and you're scared. I think you have some kind of fear about that. Or this can be just in general, if you're not talking to anyone and you're just like, I don't know, my next person, I'm scared. Like, what if they don't like me the way I like them? Or what if, you know, they hurt me? But I feel like you're moving past that, and I feel you will be moving past that. If you're not currently feeling that way, you will be moving past that, because you have to think of, like, you have nothing to lose. And you have to be so confident in yourself and love yourself, to know your worth, to know that whoever's meant to be in your life, you're not going to really have to work hard at it. Of course, every relationship is, you know, takes hard work and time, but it's going to happen naturally. It's going to be like an organic thing that you guys just both you guys both just get each other. You both just laugh and smile, and just like time goes by, you know? You know that feeling when you're talking to someone, you're with someone, and literally like 5 hours goes by and you're just like, oh, whoa, where did time go? That's how you know this person, you guys have a good bond, good chemistry, okay? So get out of the whole fear-based mentality. Don't be afraid. Don't create scenarios in your mind that are not true. And even if you have been hurt in the past, which we all have been hurt, please don't let it change who you are. Don't let it change your perception of love, because that's not what love is. That's just people doing the wrong thing. But real love is not that. That's just people misusing love, okay? You know what I mean? All right, so let's move on to this side. Like we saw, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Crystals. Okay, so you could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But really it could be any sign, you guys, so don't get too fixed on that, of course, but I just like to mention it. I feel like you could be dealing with someone that you already have history with, or this is someone you already know. If not, this is someone that's returning into your life, that was from your past life, or you guys have like some kind of soul tie, soul connection with. Whatever the case is, someone is coming back into your life. Someone's coming into your life and they want peace, they want harmony, they want to make things right again. Okay, so they're coming back, and I do feel like this person's really sincere about it. They've spent some time alone in solitude, and they've had time to reflect. Again, like remember the card we saw earlier about distance, and I want to communicate with you, but now it's not the time. I feel like there's some time apart between the two of you, or maybe you guys are still not talking, and this really gave them the time to think about things. And now that they have their head straight, their mind straight, kind of like you, they want to make things right with you. And 6 is a soulmate number. It's a love, it's harmonious. So I really feel like this person, you feel a strong soulmate connection with them, or they do with you. Okay, and even if you think that they don't care about you, they actually really do care about you. So I feel like you may have doubts. You think, oh, this person just like doesn't think about me, they don't like me, they probably are with someone else, but really they haven't been with anyone else. Even if you heard about it, or you've seen them out, they haven't really done anything. They've just been with friends, but they've been by themselves. They haven't been, you know, in a relationship, or, you know, physical or intimate with anyone for most of them. Okay, emotionally, they've just been isolated to themselves, and now they're coming back, and I think they want a second chance with you, and they want to this time make it right. They want to make it balanced, and it seems like now they really feel more confident in themselves. And on the outside, I feel like this person does seem very charming, very attractive, very fiery, and just bold. They speak their mind, but on the inside they do sometimes have insecurities, just like anyone else. And I feel like now they're coming in more secure of themselves, more confident, and I feel like now they really know what they want, and they're ready to stand up, to play the part, to play the role. And I think now they're going to be more bold, more expressive about how they feel about you. Here with the Queen of Wands, you see her, there's like a dog. No, I think it's a wolf. Whatever, dog, wolf next to her. So I almost feel like this person really wants to show you their loyalty. And I think they're going to be telling you, or you will be feeling, or they may be expressing to you, that they have always been loyal to you, even if you didn't think so. Like emotionally and mentally, they are loyal to you. And I feel like they really only feel those feelings with you. And maybe in the past, you know, whatever happened between the two of you, you guys needed that time apart so they can understand why they need you and what impact you have in their life, okay? And then here with the Five of Crystals, which is like Five of Pentacles, this person really felt the loss with you. They really felt they lost something good. And I think although they needed this time, or you guys both needed time apart, they could have also, this could have been because they are having some financial issues or with stability. Like maybe they're not really stable right now. They're trying to get their life together, or their home life is just like something's not right, whether it's school, work, whatever it is. But either way, they did feel left out in the cold. They felt lost. They felt sad without you. And I think now they're coming in to wanting to make it right. I think they may still be struggling with this, but they realize that this is not an excuse now to walk away or to not talk to you, you know, because you can still be in a relationship and be going through all these troubles, but what makes it better, or what helps you get through it, is having someone to talk to about it. You know, you don't need to be rich and successful to be in a happy relationship. You can have a happy relationship and still be struggling with this, knowing that you have a partner who supports you and is helping you no matter what. Okay, so I really feel like this person wants a second chance with you. They want to come back. They want to communicate with you. And I think they really realize your self-worth. Their message here is no one or no other compares to you. There's no one else like you, and they realize this. The grass is not greener on the other side. But I don't think they've like explored and tried to talk to other people, nothing like that. They've kind of just like isolated themselves. They needed time alone. But in that time alone, they really realize your absence, you know? You don't realize how special someone is to you until they're gone, until they're not there, you know? And I really feel like they felt that. So they really realized that no one else compares to you, okay? And then the mutual emotion you guys are both feeling for each other is seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Okay, so both of you kind of reflect some kind of mirror to each other. And I think both of you probably needed time individually to figure yourselves out, whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. But I feel like now, this month, you are having the sense of enlightenment. I feel like you're feeling more evolved. You're feeling more like you don't have clouded judgment. You're able to see things clearly, and you're going to see this person clearly, that they are coming in genuinely, and they may be having some financial issues, or just feeling not as confident as they were before, but feeling more expressive. They're communicating more to you, and I feel like you're really going to hear them out. Both of you actually have insecurities, but I think both of you thought each other didn't have them for some reason, but you guys both do. But I think now that you're coming together and talking about it, you're gonna realize that, like, okay, you know, I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, and, you know, letting down the ego, letting down the pride and all that stuff. I feel here this is a connection or like relationship that was nothing terrible really happened. That's what I'm picking up. Or even if something terrible happened, I think it was over dramatic, or like someone it wasn't what the other person expected. It wasn't really that. It was like misunderstanding or something, because I really feel like both people genuinely really care about each other. And one person has a lot of fears about the past and what's to come, and the other person just wants to come back, but they also realize that they have things they need to work on as well. But I think now you realize that you guys can both be a team and you guys can both work together. okay? But Sagittarius, we'll look further in extended reading. I'm going to find out a little bit more about this person, who they are. Let's see what comes through for them. Let's see what they're thinking, what's going on in their headspace. What are they truly feeling in their heart and soul about you and their heart space? What they want you to know that you don't know, and what the near future holds for you guys. Okay, so we'll look in further in the extended reading. If you guys are interested, you guys can join me there. The link will be below. If not, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like these new cards that I'm using. I think they're really pretty, and let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy them. And if you do enjoy my videos and my readings, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. I would appreciate it so much, and your love and support means the world to me, so thank you if you do. And I'm wishing you guys all the best, sending lots of love, peace, happiness, healing from Nala and I will see you for the mid-month reading. Take care. Bye.